Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the finale, the long overdue finale to my Invisalign journey to talk with you about. I'm not going to make this video super long. I'll just tell you really quickly how everything ended up and how I feel about it now. So I don't remember what my last update was, but I moved on to my last aligner. It was really hard to get an appointment with my doctor because I don't actually put something on a calendar. We just kind of find time here and there when we work together to get together and do my Invisalign stuff. But I eventually had to put something on the calendar because it wasn't working out. I was wearing these last aligners for like 2 or 3 months, and I'm only supposed to wear them for 2 weeks. So it wasn't bad because I was locking my teeth in place. It was just delaying the finish or the finale to... What are you doing, buddy? My cat's laying right down here being goofy. It was just delaying the finale and the end of my Invisalign treatment. So I made an appointment. I went in and I had her smoothing out my bottom teeth, just the incisal edge of them, because when they were crooked, I was wearing them down. When they straightened out, like, I don't know how to explain this. If the edge wore down like this, but it was crooked, when you moved it, you know, it suddenly looked different. So they weren't lining up. And I didn't want them to look super perfect, like completely flat, like I grind my teeth like that. So she just did it a little bit. This one was shorter. And so she filed that, and that. Just a little bit, just to make them a little bit more even. Now, this tooth on the top was a smaller tooth to begin with. And we tried to turn it. And even when it got exactly in the position it needed to be, and like you took a picture from the top view, it looked exactly how it should. But it just naturally tapers down to create a space here. So she put some tooth-colored filling material on it, built it up, and then filed it down, like sanded it down, reshaped it, and tried to shape it. And she didn't grind down any of my teeth in order to do this, which was the nice part. She didn't grind down my tooth for the prep of like a crown or a veneer. So there's no damage to my tooth. If I ever want it removed, it can be just drilled off. No big deal. Color matched it to my teeth and shaped it. It's worn a little bit in between here. And I think it looks pretty good. I want it to look natural. I don't want it to look too perfect. The only thing is I'm not completely happy with it, but it's also free dental work because I'm an employee, you know, so I'm not going to complain about it when I know that it looks good and I'm just being super picky. But if I turn to the side, it looks like this one's overlapping this one. You can see. It's like an optical illusion, and it's because this tooth sticks out more, just a little bit. But it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that much. And the thing is, I will eventually need this filling. It's basically a filling. I'll eventually need to get it replaced. Where it ends and the tooth begins, it may pick up stain. It may start to wear. It's not something that's going to last forever. So I know that it'll eventually be replaced and redone. And when it's redone, I can decide to change the shape or the angle or anything. If I could change anything, what I would have done is had her build up more on the inside, you know, to close this little space, so that when I turned to the side, it wasn't built up on the outside. It would have been built up on the inside, and it wouldn't have that appearance to look like it's kind of overlapping this front tooth. Because it still kind of looks crooked to me, but it looks a lot better than it did before. My smile itself, when I smile, shows my gums, and it's like this muscle thing. I can't help it. It just does that. It like tightens and lifts. So I'm always going to have like a crooked smile, you know. Okay, so after we did that, we used our iTero scanner. No more goopy impressions. Finally got our iTero. We've been waiting forever for it. And she scanned my teeth for my retainers, but I had to wear my aligners in the meantime. I had a filling replaced on the bottom teeth as well, and because of that, I had an old filling taken out and a new one put in by a different doctor that I work for. The bottom didn't fit, so we had to actually clip this off, and I had to wear the bottom ones like this for a while because they wouldn't fit over the new filling. It was just a different, you know, shape on the chewing surface. And then on the top, because we'd built this up, the top one didn't match, so we actually cut out the whole bottom part, if that makes sense to you. The whole bottom part where we messed with the tooth and added, so that I could pop this on and the new shape would still fit under, you know, through underneath here. And I wore these aligners for another several weeks before my retainers came in. Okay, so this is my retainer case. Vivera. I got the Vivera retainers. I got 4 sets of them. I'm not using this case because it's squeaky and I don't like that it clicks, so I'm actually just keeping my last aligners in it, in the box that it came in. It came with 2 boxes. All of the instructions and like some cleaning solution for my retainers and all of the information. And this is how it came. You know, 4 sets, just in case I lose one, misplace one, whatever. If you get it done, your dental office may want to keep one. They may want to keep one of the sets in case you lose all of them, and then they have a brand new set to like work with to either scan or use as a model of how it used to be. Because if you lose them all, your teeth start moving, and then you're never going to know how they were exactly, you know, at the end, unless you have your last aligners, which is why I keep my last aligners. Okay. So these were my original cases. There's like a hair stuck to it. I originally started with this one, and this was supposed to be like my last, like, one. This is the one aligner I was on, this is my previous aligner, and so on and so forth. I actually like this case, and so this is the case I keep my these ones just have a random one in it. I don't know, it's probably like close to the end, but these are the ones that I keep my retainers in. They're wet right now because when I take them out I brush them with toothpaste and a toothbrush to keep them clean, but they look, you can see they look very, very similar to the aligners themselves. They're just a little bit more rigid, less flexible. And they just pop in and out. Nothing too exciting. So that's pretty much it, you guys. My doctor told me to wear these as if they were my aligners for about a month. So like 22 hours a day, all the time. Unfortunately, I've been really terrible at that because I started a medication that made my mouth really dry, so then I've been wanting to chew gum or cough drops or sugar-free candy and stuff like that to keep my mouth moisturized, because I just feel like I'm so thirsty and have dry mouth, and I can't chew gum or anything when I'm wearing the aligners. So I haven't been really good about it, but I have been wearing them every single night. They fit just fine. As soon as I am done with this medication, if that's soon, I will be taking a month where I just really commit to wearing them all the time to make sure that I really lock the teeth in place. I don't think they're going to move, but actually by the end of the day, when I put my retainers back in, this tooth that turned the most on the top, it does feel pressure like it's trying to move back. And then this tooth that used to be right in the front, it still is kind of right in the front. That one wants to push forward, and this one next to it wants to push back in toward my tongue. I can feel the pressure when I put the aligners in at night, or the retainers in at night. So I know that things are still trying to move. So if you are doing Invisalign and you're at the end, be really good about wearing your retainers. Like, don't spend the money or do all this and commit to it to just not care in the end. So that's pretty much it. I know some people wanted me to like show you up close my teeth. I don't know really what I can show you that you can't see from here, I guess. I need to whiten my teeth. My retainers or my last aligners should technically fit, and I should use them and whiten my teeth because I really need to whiten my teeth. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and following along with this journey. If you guys have any questions or comments, write them down below. Thumbs up this video if you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!